Man, if you're not willing to talk about yourself, why would anybody else? Don't be afraid to be aggressive in your marketing as well. So, for me, signs, door hangers, Facebook, Facebook Lives. I try to hit it on every direction that I possibly can. Let's watch some videos. My season, I think it's starting today, man. I was being tired in the morning. It's just time for me to go get cleaned up. I just got out of the shower, and this one's for you, Juan. Butt naked with a beard on. I did that for my wife a couple years ago. I'm gonna brush my teeth now, man. Kinda brush my teeth. I'm a Sensodyne kind of girl, because I got sensitive teeth. I learned this one from another fellow landscaper that makes videos. Always shave. I think that'll do it. I think that's gonna do it. My wife's been entering receipts. Poor girl. Alright, so check this out. Yard book. That's YouTube. Wrong one. Yard book. And then what I'll do is I'll go to this view. I'll click print. And then I'll print that bad boy off. 106 people on my business. 24 hours. What's up? Alright, so I am getting signs ready. I already ran through the ones I had. And these are the banded signs. Okay. And what I'm doing now, like I said, is getting them ready. So I'm getting them all staked up. When I see prime real estate, they'll go on those. I stick them on all my clients' properties, and then every entrance into the neighborhood, and areas that are common areas that make sense that I can put them. Anyone that's not on your client's property probably won't stay around very long. But man, if you're not willing to talk about yourself, nobody's gonna hear about you. You'll get referrals, sure, but like I said, if nobody's willing to talk about you, why would anybody else? So, you know, you can't just rely on, if you're in the beginning of business. Now, if you got 20 years in, yeah, you got a name built up. It took you a while to get that name built up, and I think that's what a lot of guys, when they're like, I only go off referrals, that's what they forget, is that in the beginning, you didn't only go off referrals. I don't care what anybody says. If you say, I only went off referrals in the beginning, no, you didn't. You called somebody, you let family and friends know you were in business, people at church. Somehow somebody knew you went into business. You didn't just go into business and all of a sudden you have all the accounts you have. So, when you hear people say that, nah. And don't be afraid to be aggressive in your marketing as well. So, for me, signs, door hangers, Facebook, Facebook Lives. I try to hit it on every direction that I possibly can, and you'll get accounts that way. And then it's keeping the accounts, doing a good job, following through the way you said. That is what it is. So for me, I'm really trying to hone down on the area I service. And what that looks like for me is a lot of advertising. Making it very clear that, hey, I am in your area. I want to service your property. And going from there. It's not a scenario where I'm putting out cheap prices and trying to build up that way. Well, you can get a lot of accounts that way, and that's what I did my first year. And so I've actually built my clientele a couple times, and I've gotten better about advertising and the copy on it and how to word everything. But it's real easy to build your clientele or your business up with low-end clientele, low price, because a lot of people jump on that and they go, oh sweet, I'm gonna get a deal. And then building with a higher price, you have to flood the market and get the phone to ring so much that you're in such high demand, you have the confidence to raise your prices accordingly. Alright, so I'm back at the house. Today was kind of a bust. First day getting out for what I would call our official spring. I did do that recent cleanup. That was nice. If you haven't checked out that video, that's $700 in 4 hours. So check that video out. Today though was a bust because it's so wet, so saturated. It's normally by now we're hitting hard here. Generally I like to get out about February 15th and start my marketing, and then about March 1st we're doing all the spring cleanups and the cuts, and we're moving like crazy. Unfortunately, we've gotten so much rain that it just hasn't been an option this year. And that's one of the things that you'll find out. When you're a smaller company, you don't have contracts, you don't have these bigger properties or your residentials on contract. We kind of live and die by the weather. So sometimes we get a long season, sometimes we get a short season. That's the way it goes. So I really can't complain. The season for me this year for fall was extended further into winter, and I got lucky there, and I just got hit hard on the spring. So you got to roll with the punches, man. That's part of business. You don't have to complain anymore. You just figure it out. So as far as what I did today, I went ahead and busted out about 20 banded signs. In the neighborhood I'm working in heavily, I put them in all the yards that I'm working in, as well as in the entryways. So if you're in the area, you'll start seeing me pretty soon. We're going to start the marketing. We're going into this. I'm going to go ahead and roughly lay out how I plan to do my marketing, and hopefully that helps you with yours. So I'm going to go inside because there's some jets. "40 times optical zoom."